welcome back to my channel. I'm Memee. I hope you're having a great day. Guys, I thought, seeing as though the Halloween event is going to be coming into game on Thursday, that we might take a little look back at last year's Halloween event. You'll have to forgive the video, it's not my best. I'm not even sure why I went to the pet shop there. Oh, it's probably because it was the closest part to where the Halloween entrance is, which is just here by side of the hospital. I'm going to presume it's going to be in the same location. But oh my gosh, look at it. And the scenery and the theming was absolutely amazing. This was my first Halloween event. So as you can see, you walked up and it had a countdown. There was a lot of people there. Look at that parrot. Oh my gosh. Oh, and a snow owl. Somebody's got a diamond dragon there. There's 1 more minute remaining. If you walked up to the door, it used to bounce you away. I was so excited. This was back in the days before I actually spoke on videos. I don't know what took me so long. I still don't know what I'm talking about half of the time, but at least I give it a go. Somebody there was feeling excited yet nervous. 6 seconds to go. And then we stayed here for quite a while. Halloween event coming soon, nothing happened. We kept going any second now and everybody kept cheering and nothing. So we had to leave the server and then come back. So you walked in through the entrance to the cave. And if you just see there behind, that was one of the ferns from the magic cauldron. So you swam into the cave. And yes, on my big frilly skirt, I got stuck. Nearly drowned, couldn't breathe. There's another mushroom down there glowing in the corner. See, I can see him now. It's so obvious now. And look, there's Pet Rock. Let's just see what Jessie's got to say.
Pet Rock, sit. Jessie here. I'm so glad you found me. I've made a terrible mistake. I had something else in mind when the witch offered to make me the King of Rock. But anyway, welcome to the Halloween Cave. The spooks have only just begun. Head to the Cauldron room for the potion brewing minigame. Browse new spooky items in the shop. Don't you worry about these cells. Hopefully they're not for you. Santa's cave over there represents unspeakable tragedies. Yeah, I can tell you about them. When the Big Melt endangered Adoptopia, the event we call the Big Melt, Santa saved humans and animals alike. But we must remember about Bert. Yeah, Bert. You know, I have places to be. Happy Halloween!
Let's go and have a little look at the magic cauldron for the potion minigame. You used to have to stand in the red circle for a little bit until you joined the game. And then there was hidden things lying around. I think there was 3 mushrooms and a fern. There's one of the mushrooms right there under my nose. Not that I would see it. And then outside we had some cells. And then under here, this is where Santa's cave was. This looked like a winter wonderland in here. I could have just stayed in here for the whole time. You couldn't go in anything. One of the mushrooms is there behind the sign. I used to always get lost. I could never find my way out. It was very dark in there. Then you had another cell here, and there's a mushroom up there at the top. In a little hole. There's the fern, you can just see besides Jessie. I think there was a sign at the back of there or something written on the wall if I remember rightly. There's lots of just eyes inside this one. You could glitch in there if you wanted to. Of course there's Jessie in all his glory, and this is where the shop was. This is all the petware that you could get. So the skull hat, cauldron hat, candy corn earrings, guitar accessory, pumpkin hat, backpack, gravestone backpack, bat wings, and that's it. We went through them a little bit again. And then over here we had the pets. You had the mummy cat box. Do I click on it to see how much it was? Nope. And then you had the evil dachshund, the ghost dragon, the skelly dog. The ghost dragon was 1,000 Robux. I think they reduced that price down to 800. The scorpion was 300 candies. Now if we compare that to the prices of the next one, we've got the basilisk, which is 25,000, the evil basilisk at 60,000, the slug at 9,000, the chimera at 111,000, and we don't actually know how much the lava dragon was. That's a big difference, guys, isn't it? I hope there's lots of different ways to earn ourselves some Halloween candy. See, there's the fern if we walk right past it. Let's go back and try out the potion minigame. Look at that frost dragon. It takes up half the circle. You don't get any instructions on what to do, so everybody was just like, okay, what do we do? We just stood here. Nobody's moving, no instructions popped up. And then of course you come over to this, and this tells you what items you have to find. They did give you different items. There were always mushrooms on the fern, and the items were always in the same place, and they give you a little hint, so ho ho ho. So we knew that we had to go off to Santa. This one said that the ingredients was close. Oh, I don't know what happened then. So we got, well there you go, we got different things this time. So it says the last cell seems crowded. So everybody was off and they're running into cell numbers 1 and 2, and I'm like, oh no, it's got to be the last cell. The last cell seems crowded. And they were like, well, you can't get in it. I was such an idiot. Eventually I did figure it out. They had to go inside the cell to get the mushroom. And you had to run all the way back once you remembered where you were going. My sense of direction is horrendous. And then you put them inside the cauldron. You couldn't do anything else with them. And once the game had ended, they disappeared from your inventory, I think. You had to get all 3 ingredients, and if you got all 3 of the correct ingredients, put them in the magic cauldron. You used to get a potion. I can't exactly remember what the potion was. One of them was a dizzy one of them had candles round it. Was the other one a translucent one? I don't remember exactly. The dizzy one used to make your screen move. It wasn't fun. I can't remember what I'm looking for. I'm going for the ho 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 one, aren't I? The Santa one. It wasn't until later when I realised, there you go, we've completed the potion minigame. You didn't have to actually do it. You didn't have to go and collect the ingredients, you still got the candy. You also used to get candy every 24 hours, so my candy is ready there. There you go. And it says see you tomorrow. So they'll probably do that again. And then you also had the minigame for the Headless Horseman. I'm not sure whether they're doing that this year. They've not said. They give us the Simon Says one, and the one where you have to go on the hexagons and not get pushed off, like the last man standing. It was very wobbling. You know what I'm like. I don't even like driving. Although I think I must have been on a tablet or my iPad here. I'm doing better than what I normally do on the computer. Oh no! Falling over. And you just had to chase him round and collect the candies that he dropped and then catch the horseman. And if you did that within a specific amount of time, you got up to 4,000 candies, if I remember rightly. This was before we realised about the Headless Horseman hat, which I think I do show it in a minute. Yep, very dizzy. I'm not making excuses, but that bike is very tricky to manoeuvre. I think I figured out the slower you went, the easier it was. I was missing so many candies. But we're gaining on him. He did start to slow down. I don't think you could actually not catch him because you could jump off your bike and it was probably quicker just to run. Oh no, when you jumped off the bike, did it send you back on your bike? It was such a long time ago. Here we go. Gonna get you. Tag you're it. So you got 3,150 candy. I got that then. But this was the hack. So if you just jumped off your bike, stood there and jumped up and down, I don't even think you needed to jump. You got your full 240 candies and your 4,000 points. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye butterflies!